You've taken hold of my heart in the gentlest way possible, but somehow the effect is powerful. The spell you've cast has made me fall in love with you again and again, every single day. It's like your love was always meant to find me, and now that it has, I'm under its spell. Each thought of you fills me with warmth and wonder, as though magic lives in everything we share. I never thought someone could make me feel this way. The spell you've cast on my heart has opened my eyes to a world of love I didn't know existed, and now I can't imagine living without it. Your love is more than just affection. It's a force that's changed me in ways I never expected. The spell you've cast on my heart is a part of who I am now, and it's beautiful. In the quiet moments when we're together, I feel the magic in the air. The spell you've cast on my heart isn't just in the big gestures, it's in every shared silence, every gentle touch. Sometimes I can't help but marvel at how your love seems to have woven itself into the very fabric of my being. The spell you've cast on me is something I'll cherish for as long as I live. I never thought magic could be real, but then I met you, and everything changed. The spell you've cast on my heart is the proof I needed that true love is the most powerful force in the universe. I can't explain it, but when I'm with you, the world seems to disappear. The spell you've cast on my heart has made every moment with you feel like the only moment that matters. It's as though your love has a rhythm all its own, a spellbinding beat that matches the rhythm of my heart. In your presence, I feel like I've found my perfect melody. There are days when I can feel the spell you've cast on my heart in everything I do. It's like your love is a part of the air I breathe, something I can't live without, but also something I don't want to escape. The way you touch my heart with your kindness, your love, it's as if you've created a world just for us, a world where nothing can touch the spell you've cast on us. You've taken my heart, and I've given it freely to you. The spell you've cast has transformed something simple into something extraordinary, and now I can't imagine being anywhere else. In your eyes, I find the magic I've been looking for. The spell you've cast on me has shown me a love that feels as though it has existed for centuries and will continue for eternity. Sometimes it feels like everything in the universe has aligned just for us. The spell you've cast on my heart has turned even the smallest moments into something grand and unforgettable. I don't need to know how the spell works, only that it's there and it's real. Your love has created something magical between us that I could never have imagined before I met you. I'm not sure how it happened, but the moment you entered my life, everything changed. The spell you cast on my heart has made everything more vivid, more real, more meaningful. It's the quiet magic between us that speaks louder than words. The spell you've cast on my heart doesn't need to be explained. It simply is, and I find that more than enough. Your love isn't something that can be easily described. It's something that must be felt. The spell you've cast on me has made me feel more deeply than I ever thought possible. There's a warmth that lingers when you're near, and it's like I'm always under the influence of the spell you've cast on my heart. No matter where I go, it's your love that keeps me grounded. I could try to explain it, but I'd never get it right. The spell you've cast on me is too deep, too intricate to put into words. All I know is that I'm grateful for it every day. When you love someone so deeply, it feels like they've woven themselves into your very soul. The spell you've cast on me isn't just about magic, it's about making me whole. Your love has made me feel like I'm part of something bigger, something infinite. The spell you've cast on my heart is a reminder that we're both part of something destined, something divine. Each time I think about you, it's like the world brightens just a little bit. The spell you've cast on me has made everything feel more vibrant, more full of possibility. The love you've given me is like a hidden spell, one that I didn't expect, but now can't live without. It's a quiet force, one that wraps itself around my heart and never lets go. I'm lost in the magic of your love, and strangely, I don't want to be found. The spell you've cast on me has made me feel more than I ever thought was possible. There's an undeniable pull when we're together, a magnetic force that keeps us close. The spell you've cast on me isn't something I question. It's something I surrender to with every beat of my heart. Every time you speak, every time you touch me, I feel the spell you've cast growing stronger. It's a magic that's more beautiful than anything I've ever known. You've touched a part of my soul I never knew existed, and now, no matter where I go, it feels like your presence is with me. I know the spell you cast on my heart, and somehow I'm more alive than I've ever been. The magic you've woven around my heart is unlike anything I've ever felt. Every thought of you brings both calm and excitement, as if I'm floating between worlds with no desire to land. There's a quiet storm inside me now, a whirlwind of emotion I can't untangle. But strangely, I'm not looking for a way out. The spell you've cast on me is a beautiful, comforting chaos. Sometimes I wonder if I was always meant to feel this way, pulled into your orbit, touched by your warmth. You cast a spell that I can't explain, and I find myself completely mesmerized by it. The spell you cast on my heart has wrapped itself around my every thought, yet I don't want to break free. The magic you've awakened in me is both a gift and a sweet surrender. I could spend my life trying to understand the force that draws me to you, but I'd never be able to. Your presence, your love, feels like something beyond explanation, and I don't mind a bit. In your eyes, I see a universe unfolding where everything feels just right. I don't need to understand the spell you've cast on me. I just want to live in the magic it creates every day. What you've done to me is more than love. It's like a sacred kind of enchantment that flows through my veins. With each heartbeat, I feel the strength of the spell you cast, and I welcome it. Every whisper of your name echoes in my soul, reminding me that I'm under your spell. And somehow, I've never felt more alive, more understood, more at home than I do right now. The love you've gifted me doesn't need words. It is a sensation, a spell, a quiet assurance that no matter where life takes us, we are meant to be together. With every glance, every touch, you cast a new layer of magic on my heart. It's a spell that never seems to fade, one I'm more than happy to live under. I've spent years wondering if magic could be real, but then I met you. The spell you cast on my heart is living proof that true enchantment doesn't need a wand. It just needs you. Your love is a song I can't stop hearing, a melody that plays in the deepest parts of me. The spell you've cast on my heart is timeless, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. The magic you've introduced into my life doesn't just live in the big moments. It's woven into the quiet, everyday things. I feel your presence like a soft, steady rhythm, guiding me gently through life. Even when we're apart, I can feel the pull of the spell you've cast on me. It's a constant, invisible thread that ties me to you, making it impossible to forget you, no matter how far away you are. I never believed in fate until I met you. Now, I'm convinced that the spell you cast on my heart was written in the stars, and I'm just grateful I'm here to experience it. What you've done to me is indescribable. I'm caught in a spell that feels both like a dream and reality, one that grows stronger and more beautiful with every passing day. The spell you've cast on my heart has made me see the world differently. Suddenly, everything feels brighter, more alive, as if your love has brought color to the dullest parts of me. It's strange, isn't it? How someone can come into your life and change everything, casting a spell that turns the ordinary into something extraordinary. That's what you've done to me. I don't know how you did it, but somehow you've enchanted me. Your love is a spell that has seeped into every part of my being, and now I can't imagine life without it. The way you look at me, the way you speak, it's all like magic. Each word, each gesture weaving another thread in the spell that holds me captive in the best way possible. Sometimes I catch myself lost in thought about you, and I realize I've been under your spell the entire time. And honestly, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. You've made me believe in the impossible. The spell you've cast on me is proof that love isn't just an emotion. It's an enchantment that can transform everything it touches. I didn't expect to fall so deeply, so quickly, but now that I have, I understand why. The spell you cast on my heart was never about control. It was about creating a bond that transcends everything else. Every time I think I've gotten used to the way you make me feel, you do something new, something unexpected. It's like the spell you cast on my heart is constantly evolving, and so is my love for you. There are days when it feels like time stands still when we're together, and it's as though the world is under the influence of the spell you've cast on us. In those moments, nothing else matters.